A very good morning to you once again. An extremely busy show today as we crisscross the country, just getting a bit of a pulse and a sense as to what ordinary people think about the budget, as well as the stakeholders. We've spoken to business, we've spoken to Mr. Trevor Manuel, the previous minister, we've spoken to some industry leaders as well, but we haven't taken a look at something that's very essential in this day and age, and that is social media. And the response on Twitter was a buzz, as you can imagine, and still is actually. It is a trending topic as of yesterday when the speech took place. The aftermath, the reaction still coming in fast and furious. And we've got Africa with me today to just speak to us a little bit about what we can get in terms of an analysis. Social media analyst Sia Africa is with us this morning. Sia, always a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Ayanda. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm holding on for dear life because everything has been happening. We're monitoring the wires, but we can't neglect social media these days because it's also quite a key component in what's happening.
Definitely. I mean, everybody, wants to get their opinions out on the budget, and so it definitely trended yesterday. Looking at tweets from Tuesday through to this morning, there were about 72,000 tweets mentioning hashtag budget 2016, which is, a lot. Next to last week's SONA debate, that's really substantial. In terms of how many people actually saw that hashtag as well. I mean, the impressions, there are about 10 million accounts on Twitter that saw that, which is like a fifth of the population of the country. So yeah, people are definitely out there talking about the budget speech, and then in relation to the budget speech 2016, which was another hashtag that trended, was Pravin Gordhan as well, because the guy is at the center of attention. He just came in after the other finance minister was replaced quickly, so people were really trying to anticipate what will he be saying. Is it going to be good news? Is it going to be bad news? I mean, of course, people were expecting a lot of bad news. So he was definitely a topic, and then that got about 2 million or so impressions. So
Sure.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. And then looking at just the sentiments itself, it was a bit of a mixed bag. People were talking about the sugar tax.
And I want to actually start getting into the nitty-gritties. I want to talk about the sugar tax. I also want to take a look at something that's also very topical at the moment, and that's the fees must fall movement and everything revolving around tertiary education funding. So we'll unpack those sub-hashtags, if I can say, in just a moment. Let's take a quick ad break. We'll continue with this conversation in just a moment. Stay with us.
Great.